my bad. That wasn't on the microphone. Shit, hold on. Damn, my earbuds ain't plugged in either. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go to the firing range. I don't think I can actually go to the firing range. They want me to, like, download some shit. I'm gonna just uninstall it. I don't think I'm gonna download the shit again, officially, because, like, you want too much. And I don't really give a fuck about this shit anymore. Yeah, so no more Warzone. Nah, I'm done with it. For real, truly, officially done. I gave you enough chances. Well, that's that. I gave you more than enough chances, G. I reckon the cannon fodder still need the shit, but like, nah.
And others will be, you know, taking these 3-year degrees without knowing even.
Yesterday about.
Yeah, drop them niggas. Hey, it's my business, Walmart. I own that shit.
Allegedly assaulting a woman.
Right here. There's a lady you just hit, sir.
Along the way, I had to sell your soul.
Police, security.
And I'm on, I really see they really wanna be on the way. Along the way, they had to sell their soul.
It matters to her, which he dedicated to his wife when he observed.
They really wanna be on the way. There was this one shit. I think it happened in France, and they were like, there was this band, they kept reporting it like it was this death metal band. Like, first of all, cause ain't no death metal band fucking performing in France. Anyway, it's like this, I don't know, maybe like a soft rock band called the Eagles of Death Metal, and they're like, you know, oh, it's a death metal band. Like, no, nigga.
The man was escorted out. McCreary
school. They're walking their dogs, riding their bikes, and having a great life because of what you did.
The mixtape fighters.
I have another challenge.
Mixtape!
Because I want it to be the last thing you hear and the first thing that you think about when you leave here.
Mixtape.
Firefighters. ALS, Lou Gehrig's.
Hold on, G.
More often than the general public.
There's a disturbance.
Higher than that, because not all of the firefighters get to clinics that can diagnose them properly. We must find out the reason, and we must find the treatment.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
And this is important for a unit.
Read, nigga! Read! So Fox will be like, hey, y'all, we're supporting the traitor. We support treason. That's what they say. That's Fox. Owned by some Australian, you know, no loyalty, all treason.
And to work to treat want your help,
Hey,
everybody's
cuz
help.
when somebody like runs up in your shit and shoots all of y'all, hey, don't worry about it.
Let's cure
You picked your side.
ALS.
You seem to forgot the Civil War was hot or something, and the South was.
And
Them traders always lose, cuz.
Cliff from the Dallas.
Like truly though, I really hope this shit pops off so I can kill y'all niggas on the, for my country.
Ken's a wonderful individual. For those of you who know him, he was a firefighter for
Cause I seen how they treated the prisoners, cuz I'ma have a great fucking time doing all kinds of crazy shit to you. You have no fucking idea.
Making a big difference. He wanted to be here.
You have no idea how long a nigga's waited for an opportunity to like just have a free pass to do whatever the fuck.
So he's recorded a message to you.
You gotta love it,
And I think
cuz.
that message is coming
patriotically.
up. Should be on the screen.
Hi, brothers and sisters. My name's Ken Sutcliffe, and I work for the Dallas Fire
Yeah,
Department.
Gunner, you're gonna want to get the fuck
Is
down,
that guy that you could call on for anything?
cause you know I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Always there.
Ain't no question. You too, Tanner. You better get down, boy.
If you're out there and you're wondering to yourselves, why should
When
I
this shit rip through your gray matter, I bet you'll understand.
truthful answer I can give you. Take a look at me. I was a truckie. I was a paramedic.
They'll be like they got forest skills. Like, yeah, nigga, we'll burn that shit down. No question. That's the first thing we're gonna do. We're just gonna burn that shit down.
Especially Ken.
What you think you gonna hide in the bayou, boy? We'll throw some gasoline in that shit and burn it
So
down.
much, and to see this man who was a strong in the military as well as a firefighter.
Them hills will be
and to
on
know
fire, boy.
He was diminished to eventually going to be in a wheelchair. It was devastating.
She made you a little trap over there in that swamp mouse. Yeah, boy, this gasoline says that shit gonna burn the fuck down.
But we don't stop it. That progression led from not being able to reach things to not be able to walk great distances. I would get tired fast. So then we went from walking to in a wheelchair. I have to use a Hoyer lift to get in and out of bed.
My hardest days and times with Ken are
Who said
sitting there
anything
watching
about
him in a
guns,
wheelchair,
boy?
knowing that he'll never walk again, knowing that he'll never be able to touch me or hug me.
They say don't drink the
and
water.
interact with
We
the
need
boys.
it
Like,
for
he
the
would say,
fur.
well, I remember when I used to do that, or I used to go bow hunting. And it breaks my heart to hear him say that because that's it for him.
For at least 33 years.
They say don't drink the water. We need it for the fur.
And it was fun.
You understand the
getting out
context
and
at this
seeing
little,
people in
mixtape
our
fighters
district, in our
convention.
neighborhood where we worked and collecting, and we always enjoyed
Streets
it. I was feeling good because we were helping kids with muscular
Fire
dystrophy.
tonight.
I didn't realize that MDA covered
Streets
filling the bit.
fire tonight. Oh,
Is causing many Americans in the 4 years since
yeah, what's the point of going to school when you're not going to be able to get a job? Basically.
Today, almost 15 million children across the U.S. from grades defined as missing at least 10% of the school year for about 18 days. So why are
Really as serious as the loss of such a tragedy or as not having access to uniform or school supplies that might lead to bullying or shame for students.
Lou Marcuzes was a middle school principal in Las Vegas during and after the pandemic.
Being a COVID principal,
It's like, hey, cuz, they're lighter in our brown paper bag. Just shoot them.
physically being engaged anymore in the educational process, weren't attending, and they just started slowly becoming disengaged in their school community.
Now, what's your last name? Oh, yeah, you're not from here, huh?
School district, Dr. Lori
Whoa.
Our kids were finding
I don't
themselves
have
in
children.
situations where they weren't able to come to school, which
Set
might mean
it
they didn't get a
off.
meal that day, which might mean they
I'm
didn't
not
get some
actually listening
emotional
to what they're saying.
support from a
I don't have the
teacher that
earbuds in or
day.
nothing.
30% of students in Louisville are economically disadvantaged. Attendance rates here
I
I
took my ass to school pretty much every day except senior year because somebody had cancer, so
You're
I
not
stayed
in
at home
school,
with
you're
them.
not staying on track with reading and literacy and social social skill development, it can
They had
impact
the
your ability to ultimately graduate on time.
Absent.
Absent.
A new PSA by the nonprofit group Communities in School, hoping to make a difference.
Jacob O. Grade
My
12.
grades were at the point where I'm like, yeah, I can
Because
take this hit.
housing was absent.
The group, now serving 3,500 schools, battles absenteeism through mentorship and resources to help them stay in school.
As the school year starts,
After all those illegal immigrants came over to your country, I mean, what are you gonna do? Cause what kind of example does that set?
That's the difference, we believe, between access and opportunity.
What chance do you stand when anybody can just walk across their border with their kid and they're like, yeah, straight to the front of the line?
Education is
Basically,
one of the most important.
they're smart enough to understand that, huh?
In order to be successful and to set them up for future success, it's one of the most important issues you have to solve.
Especially with them low military numbers you
ABC
got.
News, Rebecca Jarvis, thank you.
Beautiful.
Coming up here on ABC News Live, first, Naomi Osaka.
Hey, I own Disney, G. Owned, past tense.
Now for some financial headlines, we're going to start with a new survey that looks into Americans.
Country's going down, nigga.
Now, is that and some other money news?
Straight to the bottom, like a fucking anchor, nigga. Not like no fucking brick, like an anchor. And you know, whoever is at the top is going to sink the fastest.
Regret is not saving for retirement early enough, followed by not saving for emergencies. Other regrets, loan debt and buying more house than they could afford. Inflation remains the biggest hurdle.
They said 40%.
With 45% of people saying that has negatively impacted their progress in the past year. Warren Buffett's company Berkshire Hathaway is on the verge of becoming
40%.
Valuation of $1 trillion. Yep, $1 trillion. It's just about $7 billion.
No, with that inflation, where that money ain't worth a goddamn thing.
Among the other 8 companies are every member of the so-called
especially with them trying to, you know, cut the interest rate. Like, oh, well, so much for you.
Apple, Amazon, Meta, Alphabet, and Tesla, along with Saudi oil company Aramco. Berkshire's market value has doubled.
I learned economics real early, like immediately. It was like one of the first things that I focused on.
And McDonald's. And consumers are still scrambling to get their hands on Lego's iconic higher sales in the first half of the year.
Yeah, the toys, they're super easy to lose.
That contrasts with
the easiest fucking toys to lose probably ever.
For rivals like Mattel and Hasbro, Lego says,
and when you step on that shit, holy fuck.
And Star Wars and Harry Potter themed sets are the top selling items.
And whenever you see like a broken Lego, you're like, what the fuck did that shit? Holy fuck. What could have possibly broke this Lego?
Correctional facility. That's a maximum security prison north of New York City. Put on what's
Shit's kind of
called the greatest play you've never seen.
To the world of rehabilitation through the arts, highlighting a real program
Slim Sugar.
where incarcerated men take acting classes.
Some people are innocent, some people ain't.
The film stars Coleman.
I don't give a fuck.
Thank you very much, and have a great evening.
And fall on your ass faster than a fat bitch that sat down too first.
Firefighters convention that is underway over in Boston. Now, any
Or is
moment
it
now
stood
we
up? I don't know.
from Governor Tim
I think it
Walz
stood
will be sure
up.
to bring that speech to you in
Fall
full
on
as it
your
does
ass
get
faster
underway.
than a
You
fat
have to head to our
bitch
final
that
2-minute
rough
commercial
first.
break of the hour now at 9:51 on the East Coast
Drinking
and
this
6:51 on the West Coast.
19.2 ounce beer.
At 3 p.m. Eastern time today, we will have Senator J.D. Vance
Sorry.
over in Erie, Pennsylvania. Another event that you can watch live, raw, and unfiltered here on Live Now from
when we look at what you're doing in these long-term forecasts.
I hope when they lie about the temperatures, man. It's my favorite shit, bro. After all my other favorite shits. These are a few of my favorite things.
Not especially. You know, we have seen a little bit of a lull, but you know, we're still
Cosmic destruction and da 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 da. These are a few of my favorite things.
Cyclone energy index, or the ACE index. So right now, you know, we have those 5 named storms, and thanks to Beryl, you know,
Cosmic destruction and souls in a oven.
climatology, we're still ahead of schedule. And as I mentioned, you know, we're looking at these climate factors such as ENSO,
McGriddles and whiskey and blah 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 blah.
very important predictors of variability, as well as
These
we see
are
the chances or these opportunities for tropical cyclogenesis to happen. Right now,
Look, YouTube, I really hope that you ban my other channel where, you know, nobody watches anything I do there, because I'm not going to spare any of y'all lives. And you understand this, because I went for your former boss, and she dead now.
Especially with this limit area that
I don't feel bad about it at all, actually. He wanted to terminate my channel, so, you know, they got terminated.
higher shear zone coming up, but as you can
Pretty
see
simple.
behind it, there's another signal.
I went for the big fish. Like, how many of you little fish are equivalent to that one big fish that you had?
Global tropic hazards outlook.
Yeah, and I encourage
Same thing with y'all, you members of Congress. Like, I'm not gonna hold your hand anymore.
compelling. We talk about this being a global system.
Nature is gonna get you.
What about when we look in the Eastern Pacific? I guess I should say more so the Central or Western Pacific. We've got
How they say it, don't listen to your parents. All they ever left was a world in a
there's some
mess.
discussion on how that might even affect.
Who's going to the graveyard next?
Lara Spencer has the highlights.
Check out what has to be the wildest shot of this year's Open. Karolina Mahova reaching behind her, leaping into the air, and
Terrible
somehow
move,
managing to land this behind-the-back lob squarely on the baseline. Mahova going on to win the match 6-3, 7-5 over Katie Volynets. And it was a day for emotional comebacks.
My thing with tennis is like people, they just, I don't know, most of them aren't good. Or they just like give up. Like, what do you mean you didn't like dive for it? You didn't leap, you didn't jump.
Since she became a mom.
Go watch like people do the hurdles and shit. Like, what do you mean you couldn't make it over there?
We wanted to step on these courts again, and I didn't know if I could. I didn't know.
Rig like every other sport.
If I was able to, and just to win this match and just to be in this atmosphere means so much to me.
And a new record at the
Sad,
Open for the longest match in history. Brit Dan Evans outlasting Russian player Karen Khachanov in a 5-hour.
Ain't no way I don't go for it. You seen the shit where people like they're in a race and they dive and they're like they're gonna eat the turf? Yeah, exactly. When they're willing to dive and you're not, like, well,
I'm
just
Diane
poor
Casino. The news never
sports.
stops, and neither do we. You can find ABC News Live anywhere you stream live news, on the ABC News app or on abcnews.com.
Who's gonna lose their battle with cancer next? Yahoo!
With underrepresented communities, creating
YouTube, delete that channel. Go ahead, G.
Said earlier in the day here, having said that, the analyst
You know what's gonna happen to you? Yeah, I applied for Bath and Body Works, and the niggas ain't wanna hire me, cuz I was
and the
pissed.
company's not going to return to growth till
I like, what the
2025.
fuck?
My favorite fun fact here: Gen Z putting pressure on names like this as they switch over to brands like Elf Beauty outside of the traditional.
Yeah, the Gen Z kids, they're like it's retarded. It's like
from fragrances to games,
fucking like the 1950 niggas.
Sony shares right.
Alright, cuz let's go review something real quick, right? It's just me watching, ain't nobody watching this shit. Duck and cover.
What to do if the atom bomb explodes right then? It's a bomb. Duck and cover.
Like, hey, cuz you getting vaporized. That's not gonna work.
That's the first.
Oh shit, nigga. Like, oh shit, an atomic bomb went off. Let me hide under this fucking blanket. Oh my god.
You cover. You duck and cover. Tight.
Yeah, cuz atomic bomb went off. Let's hide under the desk.
First, you duck.
Oh my gosh. Oh shit.
I just told.
Oh my gosh. Like, hey kids, the atomic bomb went off. Hide under the desk. Nigga, what's that going to do?
He did what we all must learn to do. You and you and you and you. Yep.
Yeah, cuz I bet praying's really gonna stop that atomic bomb, right?
It's a bomb.
I bet when they like did it, you know, fucking Pearl Harbor, everybody was like, yeah, get under the desk. It's 9/11, y'all, get under the desk. Oh, like, oh shit, nigga, Obama sent the drone, get under the desk. Like, nope. Oh man. Oh man. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh man.
And now, back to Israeli soil. Hostage Qaid Farhan al-Qaid, a Muslim member of Israel's Arab Bedouin community, is a free man. He was abducted while working as a security guard.
Fucking retards, God.
Lead Israeli commandos.
Oh man.
Dangerous rescue operation, navigating the vast Hamas underground tunnel system. A fellow Israeli.
Now you storming the beach in Normandy and like, hey, cuz, did you bring your school desk? What are we gonna hide behind?
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is evaluated. Being held captive for more than 10 months, he'll undergo a series of tests.
Oh my god. Oh shit, man. What's the fucking desk gonna do, bitch? Oh, I can imagine the kids like, yeah, what the teacher said, like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Oh, I see why schools were segregated, you fucking retards. Oh my gosh.
Jeff, thank you so much for that report.
They're like, nah, nigga, this picnic blanket is about to stop this atomic explosion.
We do expect to hear from Governor Tim Walz, of course, running of Kamala.
Oh man. Oh, you mean you didn't know, nigga? What happened to Hiroshima, nigga? What happened to Nagasaki? That school that's really about to protect you from that atomic explosion? I don't think so. Oh, you can pray to whoever you want to, cuz you gonna get vaporized.
That's the perfect way to describe it. Look at all those storm reports. The majority of those storm reports were
when you realize them shits just don't matter.
them all across the region.
Oh yeah, cuz your prayers, they won't gonna stop that motherfucking atomic bomb, nigga.
They're signaling an uncertain environment for retail.
Oh man, you gotta love stuff like that, cuz. A full generation of retards. Straight retarded. Oh, of course we can laugh about it now. It's fucking hilarious. Like, yeah, cuz, what was that going to do? That's like, hey, cuz, they're having a stroke. Just rub some dirt on them. Like, no, nigga. Oh, this is why I don't take you Neanderthal seriously. Basically. Who would? Are you joking? What are you telling him to do? Like, hey, cuz, you better get over it. Oh, shit. Oh, man. The very real, like, reality to all the white people that understood that they could get blown away by an atomic bomb at any time, cause you ain't shit. You gotta love it, G. When the Nazis were bombing Europe and shit, and they're like, yeah, cuz, just get under the desk, man. It's totally gonna save you, bruh. He said, get under the desk, lad. It's totally gonna save you. No, it's not. Oh. Finally. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, man. Oh, it's like, what's that supposed to do? When all them little satellites they launched into space start falling on your dumb ass. Hey, cuz, didn't it just, like, I don't know, fucking blast through their roof? Yeah, we've seen how this one goes on.
NASA mission to disrupt an asteroid.
Its consequences.
Trajectory is showing promising results. The double asteroid redirection test of DART was a spacecraft that.
Well, what's wrong? Are you afraid? Are you scared? It's too late for that.
Newly released study shows the collision not only.
And look at what happened after that, huh? Yeah. Oh, we got the receipt, right?
Born the asteroid.
Oh, no, keep doing what you're doing, G.
The moon also is orbiting around the asteroid more quickly. Researchers
Doing a great job. Hey, cut, you know, maybe if you hide under a desk, it'll save you. I don't think so, probably. Good luck with that, alright? Break a leg. Oh, man. Can you believe the motherfuckers were allowed to vote? Cause I mean, think about that shit. They were allowed to vote.
He's the global chief investment officer for private banking.
Who would allow
over at
Neanderthals to vote?
Thanks so much for joining us.
Crazy.
I want to get to your downgrade of the consumer
It'll
discretionary
be like the greatest generation, hiding under a desk, thinking it's going to stop math.
You're seeing for some of these retailers today, name like Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh, hilarious. Hey, cuz, you better get under that desk, right? Oh, wait, it's not gonna work. Ah!
Infrastructure. It's super micro, it's...
To say that
yeah, so we'll watch airlines
Why don't you go hide in the bathtub, cuz? Right?
Get out as early as possible.
I'm sure hiding in the bathtub's gonna save you from that tornado,
A
huh?
little bit. The misery map dial.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna snatch you right the fuck up out of that motherfucker.
Getting into Pittsburgh.
You gotta love it, G. You failed at evolution, cuz. Period. You're a genetic failure. Just like scientifically speaking. Hey nigga, my revenge counter goes on forever. That shit won't never go back to zero. It'll always be negative.
Footwear. What is that signal?
Falcon 9 rocket counted down to the liftoff from Cape Canaveral.
When that shit comes and crashes back on you.
This morning, the rocket is carrying 21 Starlink satellites, including 13 with direct-to-cell capabilities. This is the 23rd.
Man, imagine like what these lower life forms. You let them vote, Are you joking?
Well, that the fundamentals of Supermicro are still pretty valid. There's still a strong story to be told there, and that's just a sloppy accounting issue that they.
Oh my god!
You know,
hey, let the lower life forms vote.
If you're looking to buy this stock, maybe is this possible?
So it's difficult to say something specifically about Supermicro, but I would say when it comes to the infrastructure world, we still think there is a long way to go before we reach saturation. That could, carry on for next several years. Now that bleeds into every company that is part of that ecosystem.
When I think about how y'all niggas got like enslaved and shit, like man, y'all must have really been fucking up, huh?
I mean, there is no shortage of work for a lot of these companies in terms of.
I had to be fucking up.
All right, let's go to the other big tech story today on our which will be after the close. NVIDIA.
It's hilarious to me, honestly.
What do you think we're going to hear today?
I won't born no slave, nigga. I wonder why. Because before I showed up, I made sure that shit got resolved in the chain. Pay attention.
And the big question for everybody is,
I very much think about it like it's Master Duel. And I made sure that the chain was broken before I showed up. Because you cannot respond to mine.
Are the expectations a little bit higher?
Pretty simple. Nah, my shit can't be responded to.
Temperatures, but that's like
you can't activate anything in response to what I do.
Monday, that's definitely the day that you'll be able to get out there and enjoy any of those last minute summer
and I'm
activities going
very much unaffected by all the other effects.
We have to think about the fact that a lot of
can't be targeted.
on Labor Day, so they're going to be packed because Monday is unfortunately one of the only nice days this weekend.
And
this card cannot be destroyed by effects.
One thing, but also you consider now
unaffected by effects.
We had mentioned it.
Can't be negated. It's a condition.
The New York City beach. Was it the Rockaway?
Yeah.
You can't negate a condition, dumbass.
Champion Windows.
Like you're still going on with your little theatrical bullshit, huh? Okay, I don't know, like 30 years ago, nigga. I mean, the streets would have taken care of this shit, right? You seen that Birdman and Lil Wayne shit where y'all niggas kissing each other? Now there's this one guy, Plies, where he's like, busting his pussy wide open on his album cover. And that's y'all, nigga. We all know that shit. Pop that pussy for a pork chop, nigga. Said, spreadeth the cheeks, nigga. They like you and they want you. Right. Nah, they like you and they want you. You know why I haven't paid any attention to this bullshit? Because like I don't give a fuck, and I still don't.
being pushed in large part by the media. And they're just not reporting as much as they should.
Because the media, they don't do this.
Stories because they were part of it.
Legal scholar Jonathan Turley writes about these
Mwah, chef's kiss. Who you think they decriminalized that THC for, nigga? It won't for you. It was for
providing
me.
much needed resources and training. Liaison capabilities.
I don't know. Someone would be like, you know, why don't you step in the Middle East? Didn't like do that. Like, well, why would I? Cuz I don't give a fuck about that shit.
We need to address the ways in
Shit
which
don't matter.
and other
Are you joking?
actors in Lebanon prevent the full
Look at the places I've been to. Is that Israel, nigga? Nah, that's not. That shit don't matter over there. I don't even know why you're fighting over this shit, really.
And we need to for resolution 1701 implementation, including by establishing an area.
I know you think it's worth something, but it ain't, cuz. That ain't Turkey. This is Turkey, nigga.
Other than those of the Lebanese government and UNIFIL. It is imperative.
I go where they wouldn't dare go, like Brazil.
Contrary to UN Security Council resolution.
You're a bunch of pussies, cuz. Brazil meteor. At night. Hey, that's it for them.
Please fall upon.
Not a nice
your
guy.
please fall upon deaf ears.
The flash in the sky, which lasted just a few seconds, was enough to turn night into day. The event was recorded by local security cameras and by ordinary citizens who shared the videos.
Yeah, I do children's birthdays, actually.
The flash in the sky, which lasted just a few seconds, was enough to turn night into day. The event was recorded by local security cameras and by ordinary citizens who shared the videos. The Brazilian Meteor Monitoring Network, Brahman, stated that the blue fireball is a bolide,
Are you
a large
hopping
and
for a
bright meteor,
miracle?
like a shooting star, similar to what happened in Portugal recently.
Wow, 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 wow. CIA Brazil. Yeah, you don't got what it takes, huh? Won't do Warzone Brazil, so you know I had to do it myself. What old spear shaker say? The world is a stage, right? So like, get the cane and yank them niggas the fuck off.
Thank you, Mr. President. Malta voted in favor of this resolution. We welcome its adoption, and we thank the penholders, France, for their efforts and engagement over the past weeks. Entering these negotiations, Malta
It's supposed to be the UN, or
achieve a text that would allow.
Oh, I already did New York, huh? Did you forget?
This council has always stood
already did that.
in support of the mission.
Been there, done
Today's
that.
vote reflects the
Crossed
council's
off.
interest in continuing to do so, particularly in these challenging times.
Yeah, what are you still here
Malta
for?
remains
Just
deeply
like for shits and
concerned with the
giggles, man.
intensifying
Basically.
exchange of fire across
Show's
and
over.
beyond the blue line. Last weekend's developments underline the fragility of the situation.
Oh, you're
and
not
the
going
possibility
anywhere.
that large-scale hostilities may quickly erupt. The full implementation of sanctions have been delayed, and an immediate return to a
I'm not a fan of blood, cuz I like, a clean
conflict in
operation.
Gaza continues to inflame the region.
No blood.
Restraint and
What a
de-escalation
waste.
must remain our priority. We wholly support
Da da
all
da
international
da
efforts
da
aimed towards this, including through
Yeah, G,
ensuring
I've
a permanent and
erased
ceasefire
very
in
advanced
Gaza.
very advanced civilizations. I can't even call them civilizations, honestly. They're not still around. I mean,
And stability in the region. We have a common interest in UNIFIL, where Malta is also a true contributing country. Succeed. I thank you.
short version.
I thank the representative of Malta for their statement. I now give the floor to the representative of Slovenia.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. We would like to start by thanking the pen holder France for their efforts enable steering negotiations to a balanced text. We welcome the consensual adoption of this
I'm
resolution.
not gonna be here too long. I've forgotten that I had to update Warzone, and I was just gonna stream that for a little bit. But since I'm done with the shit,
About the very real threat of a massive
all your militaries are a joke,
we are
man.
deeply
Basically,
alarmed about the intensity
you could just do this shit my goddamn self,
and a
right?
possible miscalculation
What are you even
to
necessary
divide the
for?
region into a full-blown war.
Just here to be cannon fodder, basically. That's not on me. That's on you.
Slovenia therefore underlines its call for the restoration of cessation of hostilities
No, no,
and full
no,
implementation
no,
of the
no,
Security Council
no.
Resolution 1701 in its entirety. We are appalled by the loss of civilian lives, as well as by the heavy impact on civilian infrastructures and civilians.
I always want a phone number. Ooh, what's the deal with y'all? What if you don't have a phone
Underscore
number?
the need to respect international law, including international humanitarian and human rights law. All civilians must be protected at all times and by all parties. Slovenia expresses full support to the mandate of UNIFIL.
No,
Its
no,
efforts are
no,
critical
no,
and its
no,
presence
no.
serves as the vital stabilizing factor.
Now let me
We thank
check
all troop
the
contributing
UN
countries for their
countries
contribution
that
to
I
the stability
visited.
of the region. We join the call on all parties to ensure the safety, security, and freedom of UN personnel. The inviolability of UN premises must be respected at all times. We welcome the work of UNIFIL, including through its communications with all actors.
They won't even show me the whole list.
Must use the UNIFIL liaison and
Anyway,
coordination
I did
mechanism.
the United States.
Good
I did
offices
Brazil.
by international
I
actors
think France is
and
part
fully
of it.
engage in de-escalate. It is essential that diplomatic efforts continue being the primary avenue to address this crisis, as well as the one in Gaza. I thank you.
I thank the representative of Slovenia for their statement. I now give the floor to the representative of Switzerland.
Merci, Monsieur le Président.
Thank you, Mr. President. I too wish to begin
You know why?
thanking France
I haven't.
for its excellent drafting work
Like I told you already,
during these
like that Israel-Palestine shit, it don't matter,
I
man.
also thank all delegations for their
I
desire
don't know.
to
It's about like as relevant as that like young thug shit,
commend
basically.
the unanimous renewal of UNIFIL's mandate for 1 year. This adoption, this unanimous adoption,
There you go. That's the short answer.
and in particular to the parties concerned, that demonstrates
McDonald's moving out of Russia was bigger than this little bullshit that you're trying to do. Nobody cares, cause honestly, you can have as many motherfucking people out there, quote unquote, protesting as you want. It don't matter.
for UNIFIL as a troop contributing country through UNSO too.
I think like Dragon Ball Evolution is bigger than this shit. Like, oh, blah blah blah, people are dying. Like, we don't care, man. We don't give a fuck.
And in this regard, we recall that all parties have the obligation
Like,
to guarantee the
did World War II stop during the Olympics? Not really.
UNIFIL personnel have been wounded, which is
The Olympics were happening, and motherfuckers were still in that concentration camp, won't they? Because like nobody really gave a fuck.
This violence has already produced a number of civilian victims.
Pretty simple answer, man.
Displaced some thousands of people. We
It's that simple.
appeal for a return to a total manifestation of
Did the United States jump in when Poland was getting their shit fucking smashed into the ground? No.
of all parties to implement all provisions of Resolution 1701.
Yeah. Where was Switzerland when Poland got invaded? Right. Go. Well, nowhere.
Including international
They were in Switzerland.
Human rights.
Eating cheese and shit.
Diplomacy can lead to
Cheese and wine.
Switzerland supports all efforts underway to that end. Thank you.
Representative of Switzerland for their statement. I give the floor to the
See how this shit works?
of
It's the idea that there could be any neutral country anywhere.
Thank you, Mr. President.
And then your shit don't matter. Like when England was like, yeah, we finna just take over fucking India, you know, like what was going on with everybody else? They were like, oh well, we don't care.
Algeria expresses its welcome of the
Just be real about it, cause you're a joke.
Signals the importance of UNIFIL and its role in order to
You let the Neanderthals rule over you for some reason. Not really sure why.
Algeria
Pretty
has
wild.
voted in favor today because of the role of UNIFIL to maintain peace and security, not only in Lebanon but in the entire Middle East.
I grew up in the era of school shootings, nigga.
Our region.
Like every week, cause some school was getting shot up. What are you talking about?
Assault on the unarmed Palestinian people, in particular in the Gaza Strip. This warns of
Yeah, cause Thomas over there, you know, he's gonna shoot the school up with his AR-15 or whatever.
the call for a ceasefire in Gaza.
Little Johnny over there is gonna shoot the school up with his AR-15. It's usually
in the
AR-15.
region, and that preventing a wider conflict end of the Israeli killing machine.
You should really think about that, cuz.
Developments on the blue line.
Like for real.
These systemic attacks
Shit was happening like every week. Somewhere.
confirm once again the need to implement 7
Good times, honestly. What a time.
Lebanese
What a time we had.
Labor Day weekend. In fact, I saw something this past
Like
weekend.
old Bobby's gonna shoot the school up this week, cuz.
Folks are expected to
Got your
travel
popcorn.
through the airports this weekend. So, I mean, that's going to be a lot of folks. And you just have to be prepared for that. You have to
With some,
understand
like,
that
classic.
emotional, yes, due to the large volume of
Yeah,
people
cuz Jamie's gonna shoot the school up, G.
I think we're going to have a lot of slowdowns.
Yeah, it looks like we will be. I mean,
Uh-huh.
this weekend as we're heading on to the
No, Jamie's shooting the school up this week, and Tommy, he's shooting the school up next week.
is going to be possibly in Texas, which they could use some of the rain.
Yeah, Billy over there, he's scheduled for like
yeah,
fucking May or something,
when we
man.
approach holidays, get close
No,
to
there's a program and everything. There's like a, you know, when we start the school year,
for the Southern Plains,
and they give you the fucking, the school year fucking, what do they call that shit? Whatever type of agenda, the shit that you're going to learn in class.
I mean, it'll be nice when we start to see a little
Like,
bit of
yeah,
a
this
cool
guy, he's gonna shoot it up this week, and the next week is this nigga, and the week after that is that one. Like 2 months from now, it'll be them.
usually a washout likely. So we've got that air filter, that tropical moisture surging in.
The era of school shootings. Yeah. I was talking to my little cousin one time. And she was like, you know, I'm stressing her out. Like, yeah, how many school shootings? How many days did you go to school? And you're like, oh, well, if somebody's going to shoot the school up. Well, he was like, damn, nigga, like every day, like, got you. You wonder why we didn't join the military, nigga? Like, going to school was like the military every day for us, nigga. What are you talking about?
First bulletin.
Fuck you mean, nigga? Like, every day.
It's the...
They said, bow, 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 bitch, I'm busting at them. This is why, like, when I hear that soft-ass rap music that y'all niggas listen to now, it's like, man, shh. Ain't no way you would have made it. Niggas get shot at school every day, B. What you talking about? Niggas get shot at school every day, B. Yeah, you tough, right, niggas? Huh? People get shot at school every day, G. Nah, so like I taken my Swiss Army knife to school to like try and fix my locker one time. And I get in trouble for it. I'm like, hey, if you like, you know, seeing all these school shootings, the fuck's wrong with you? I'm just trying to fix my goddamn locker. There was this one class where they were like, you can bring a hammer to school. Because, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, not no gun, like just a regular hammer. Where you get shot in like third period or something. You get caught in the crossfire. Talking about you're the greatest generation. You sure, man? You sure, nigga? Oh, I survived this era. Finna go in there and air this motherfucker out, somebody said. You like, hey nigga, wait till after lunch or something. I mean, it's like, look here, Drew. Alright? Look here, Thomas. Look here, Billy. You gonna air school out, like, wait till after lunch, alright? Look here, Timmy. Gotta wait till after lunch, nigga. Yeah, it'd be like boys in the hood. You know, some people would skip school just so they wouldn't get shot, cause there won't be no niggas, you know, shooting the school up, cause they don't go to school. Basic. You see niggas pointing guns in like a music video, like, yeah, cuz, well, that's like third period for some people. What you talk about? Might be first period for some people. They ain't even ring the bell for the school like day to start officially, and somebody done already shot the shit up. It usually would happen at like lunchtime, my guy. You see that one where like some motherfucker, they shoot the school up and they take them to like McDonald's or Burger King or some shit. School shooter taken to Burger King. See? What are you talking about? That was the church. You're like, yeah, cuz, you know, take you to Burger King. You shut the church up. Good job, man. School shooter at McDonald's. Any more questions? You know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't know, like, used to be in school, you know, like, man, you didn't want to do something, you're like, man, where's the school shooter today? Who's going to shoot the school up today? Who's going to get me out of this test? Who's going to shoot the school up so, like, I don't have to do whatever test they have for us, basically. Yeah, we're a generation that we really don't give a fuck, like, at all. We just don't care. Why would we? Like, oh, they're shooting up third period, cause we get to go home early. Woo! Ah, good times. Oh, like, nah, cuz they shot up second period. We get to go home early today, nigga. Oh, is like the equivalent of, like, I don't know, your parents or something where you're like in kindergarten or like first grade giving you McDonald's for lunch or something. Yeah, cause they shot up third period. We're going home early today, nigga.
And producing.
They got the yellow tape out, nigga. We ain't got to go to school for like 2 days, nigga.
How is production going to need to shift? How is the farming and the cultivation?
I've always been like, you know, if I was ever going to buy a gun, I need one that's been like in a school shooting, because I know that it works.
Events and severe weather events.
Period.
That foreseeable future are continuing to.
No bullshit.
Well, it is also.
On the one, how am I going to know if it works or not unless it kills somebody, right? Like, nah, I need the shooter's gun.
Of the French holders to strike a balanced compromise.
It might shoot bullets, but like maybe they don't work.
Resolution. And also to take into account the priorities of who's hosting the peacekeepers, who's reaffirmed this is confirmed.
Yeah, I've seen it with Russia. We're over there.
Which is key
when I do that shit, it just blows your windows out. Huh?
We are convinced that the adoption of this document,
the windows get blown out.
It shows that the Security Council is sending a strong signal to all.
In broad daylight too.
Parties involved about the need for ceasefire.
Russia's like so much bigger than our country. Like, you can take it, right? You tough, right, nigga? You believe in Black Jesus, don't you, nigga?
It sets the objectives of a permanent cessation of
I don't.
And long-term resolution.
But I know you do. And
we express our
I appreciate that you do.
UNIFIL. It plays a key stabilizing role.
Because he ain't gonna save you.
Dangerous spike in tensions.
You know that. Go act Stalin, nigga.
Every day we are receiving information.
Go act Stalin, lad.
We know a couple of things from the.
They call it Earthshaker, lad. They call it Earthshaker. What's wrong, pussycat?
Today, Minnesota is one of the best states for workers in the nation, and it's one of the best states for business.
I've never been like afraid of some motherfucker, you know, like shooting a gun at me, cause like, that was just going to school. It's like every day. Like, yeah, we could get shot in second period, or you know, whatever, cuz whatever. You could get shot in second period, or just like walking down the street. You ain't got shit to do with you.
Every single chance they've gotten.
That's why when niggas start running, like everybody else start running. Like, I don't know.
That deprive unions of funds they need.
Not me.
Donald Trump has said he supports right to work 100%. Everybody in this room knows right to work means right to work for less, right to work more dangerously, right to work for no pensions.
No idea what he's saying. You got subtitles.
Prior to that was back on June 17th.
Especially because like a president drone strike. Like, well,
look at Chicago and that story. They had
the most rain. They might shoot up the school, but at least Obama ain't like send a drone or nothing.
You know? While we had the most extreme heat of the year, we also saw the rain. Those two things are very much a function of each other. Yep. A couple of heat alerts are lingering in St. Louis, but that's
I say Obama inspired me. He was just like, you know, making it rain on them niggas every day. Just like whoosh, 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 shooting all the 3-pointers at them niggas, cut.
in these cities. Philadelphia.
I'm still trying to catch up to Obama, nigga.
Clear there. I said it earlier that it was under one. Philadelphia, New York, D.C., the 95 corridor. They've all got these heat alerts.
See all those threes Obama shot, cuz?
Storms though for Pittsburgh.
He was like, he do weddings and everything, man. He do weddings and kids' birthdays and bar mitzvahs and shit. Quinceañeras. Do baby showers.
Some heat that's hanging on, notably along the Ohio River Valley.
Is pre-existing.
President drone strike. Yeah, President drone strike, nigga. Yeah, some people that have like a poster of Michael Jordan. Like, well, I have a mental poster of Obama dropping all them drones on them niggas. No, hey, maybe one day I'll catch up.
U.S. President.
Maybe one day. I don't know. He like led the league in drone strikes, nigga. What are you talking about? Rushing yards, like nah, nigga. He led the league. As far as I know, he still got the record. Wouldn't do Brazil for some reason. I don't know why. Pretty strange to me. Let me add a period. That's why I got a Muslim wife, because I just be like, yeah, President Obama. You go look at him like the Taliban view of Obama, where he was like striking the fuck out of them niggas. Taliban view of Obama. Cause you've seen, I use a fucking 12-pound medicine ball. You just use like a regular basketball. Nah, nigga, I'm going for the record. That's why I always wanted to be president. Cause I mean, you do what you get to do. I don't know. You want a favor? Like, where's my Reese's cup, G? Yeah, you give me a Reese's cup, I'll do pretty much anything you want. Anything you ask me for. I don't give a fuck. It don't matter who it's from, cuz. You send them Reese's cups, like, hey, whatever you want, cuz. Basically, within reason, it's proportional. Not no bullshit ass peanut butter cup, a Reese's cup specifically. I'm a very reasonable person. I don't want a lot. Just like chocolate and peanut butter from Reese's. That's it. It's as simple. It's like, you know how many people are afraid of black people, right? Where they see you and they're just afraid. Strikes fear into their heart. Period. Just your skin color is enough to make them afraid. Think about that shit, cuz. Like, for real. Just think about it for a second. When like somebody clutches their bag around you because they're, you know, I don't know, whatever the fuck, because they believe something about you because of your skin color. Like, hey, nigga, you better watch out for them drones, huh? You ever seen that episode of the Boondocks where Riley's like, yeah, he'll tell the president, bitch, I would have been like, yeah, nigga, Obama send a motherfucking drone after your ass, nigga. Ah. He's like, his president's black and he sends drone strikes after niggas, cause shh. President black and he blows up niggas with beards and shit, nigga. Shh. You won't pray enough, nigga. You should have prayed 10 times a day. You should have prayed 20 times a day or something, right? You should have prayed every hour on the hour, nigga. You should have been praying 24 times a day. Every time I hear somebody where they're like NIGGER, yeah, you ain't had shit to say when them drone strikes was happening though, huh? There was this one time, okay, Ted Nugent calls Obama a monkey. I would have been like, you sure, Ted? You know these drones, they don't stop flying, nigga. They fly all day, nigga. Think about it, cuz. Like, who you talking to? I wouldn't have took no shit like that. Shh. We saw what happened to the South, right? We've been over that. Yeah, I ain't gonna stop that drone, cuz. Nah, we see the fear in your heart, cuz. It tastes delicious. Like, oh, we know you're afraid. You've been afraid since day one. You've been afraid since 0 day. Nah, that ain't hate. That's fear, nigga. We know that. We can smell it. And I'm not the president, bitch. Confederate flag. When I see you fly that shit, all I see is weakness and fear, cuz. That ain't racism. It's called fear. Think that shit gonna protect you from something. Like, nah, nigga, we been over that. West Virginia meteor. Don't play with yourself now. This land's been in the family for generations. It's part of the extended family, you know. When they added a knee, I guess. For generations, this planet's been in the family for generations. Now it's time to add a knee. It ain't my last name. I am part of the family though. It's just not my last name. Well, I don't know when the bloodline got all diluted and shit. Nah, nigga, I'm Irish. I don't know about you. For generations. Yup. And Granny's father and such, they were out there in World War II fighting somebody. Cause it won't time for me to show up. Like, no, I showed up while they were shooting up the schools, boy. For the threat of nuclear, not atomic, nuclear annihilation. You know, nuclear bigger. Yeah, like your little god was popping all that bullshit off, and I nailed him to a tree. It's like, hey, cuz, what was that bus doing on the train tracks, cuz? Why is there a bus on the train tracks? Not my last name, but I'm part of the family. Yeah, I might still have a shirt from the family reunion. Quite the history. Oh, that's just like one side of the family tree for me. It's the master of ceremonies. Yup. Not 2 C's, nigga, a K. Over on the red side, they'll be like, hey, cut, you can't say no C's. Like, yeah, alright, nigga, how about this K? Shh. Ain't had your special K today, did you? See that C shit? Like, I don't know that G. 2 C's? Like, nah. That ain't how we spelled it. And again, like, you know, that's my secondary last nigga. Excuse me, what y'all doing? Want a favorite cut? What you want?
We're still,
It's gonna cost you a Reese's cup. About time to hit the old excuse me. About time to hit the old asteroid mine. done with Call of Duty. You ain't got nothing, G. Ship sailed, man. You just ain't got nothing no more. Ain't no more oil in the menorah, cuz. Worst Hanukkah ever. There just ain't no more oil in the menorah. Talking about I need to download some more shit. Fuck you, nigga. Call of Duty cannon fodder. Now that we've established that y'all cheat and that you're cannon fodder, I don't need Call of Duty anymore. Let's go check the category. And it's like this, right? Anybody with aim assist on is cannon fodder. And I'm willing to bet like the person at the top of the category with the most views is an aim assist player. Cannon fodder. See, they're on my keyboard. Like, probably not. Their survivability. Survival. I'm tired. On my nose. Survivability. Their odds of survival are considerably higher.
A relationship starts.
Hey, cuz, I'm not here to give people anything. I'll just go down the line. Right? Next. Shit don't matter to me. That's what it means to be done with something. Cannon fodder. Cannon fodder. Cannon fodder. Cannon fodder. Controller. Aim assist. Can't tell. Looks like cannon fodder.
Ball out. Yo, Quentin, much
Nah,
love,
probably
baby.
not. He probably gonna live. See? Cannon fodder. Cannon fodder.
Like trucker hats.
Cannon fodder. Again, cannon fodder. Cannon fodder. Hey, I don't feel bad for you, man.
What's wrong? What do you mean?
I can't tell.
Oh, nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. I'm just chilling.
No.
Oh.
You got aim assist on, nigga? You cannon fodder. Cannon fodder. Then probably lives.
In ship.
Cannon fodder. Cannon fodder.
Why were you off school?
Yeah, they'll probably survive. It's pretty simple, man. Cannon fodder. You think I turned aim assist off for it, cuz I'm not gonna be cannon fodder. I was like, fuck that shit, nigga. Shh. Cannon fodder. So, like, you know, I don't know. Let's say 80% of the player base, the streamers, are cannon fodder. You have no survival instinct. You're not gonna make it. It's just not gonna happen. But, you know, such a mouse and keyboard player, they'll probably survive. Even though there is, you know, like no recoil. They don't have aim assist.
Oh, I love the
It's that simple, G. You don't gotta think about it. Cause out there on that battlefield, when you like, you know, you out there to kill people, ain't nobody gonna hold your hand, man. Jesus ain't gonna hold your hand out there, nigga. With the zombies players, I mean, they ain't shooting at people, right? But they are on mouse and keyboard, so they probably make it.
Hey. You want Quavo Fly?
Cannon fodder. Cannon fodder. Yeah, G, when they want to like start dropping them in-bombs, like, hey, Obama send a fucking drone to your house, nigga. You know he do weddings and shit. Cannon fodder. See, beats me. No idea. Cannon fodder. Yep.
On green.
Cannon fodder. Cannon fodder. Cannon fodder soldiers cheat in video games. They need, people expendable. Who's just like gonna let all that ammo and shit? Who's gonna let the ammo go to waste, cuh? Cannon fodder soldiers. Excuse me. Well, we see who was cheating in Warzone. Eh? That's why people aren't joining our military, because like aim assist, cuh. Military. Hold on. U.S. military recruiting crisis. Aim assist. U.S. military recruiting crisis. Aim assist. And that's why right there. Because they're like, if they can't fucking play a game without aim assist, ain't no fucking way. They're gonna go out there and immediately die. Ain't no question, cuz. Like, hell no, I wouldn't trust him. Just like ask anybody that plays Call of Duty, like if they have aim assist on when they go out there or not. And I'm gonna be like, nah, I can't serve with them, cuz can't do it. They're a pussy. They're gonna like try and desert or something. It don't matter how much you train them. You're gonna have to get a whole new soldier. Shh. You got a better chance of like training fire ants or something. Nah, I could train some like wasps or something. Gee. And some people will be like, yeah, they won't turn the aim assist off because the military's watching them. That's exactly why I turned it off. So there ain't no question. Yeah, I hope you are watching. That's the point, ain't it? When you figure out who you're on the call with and you can't do it, but we can. When we can hit that shit from 50 meters away with our fucking eyes closed and you can't. You could train a robot all day to do this shit, and they'll never be better than us. We evolved beyond human errors, stupid. We won't make mechanical issues. Your little robots will fail, but we won't. Like, I don't know, take just like any lobby I've ever been in with no aim assist. You think you're gonna take them, cut? Like, really? Even like the dumbest motherfucker in one of the lobbies I've been in, I bet they could rack up a lot more than your best trained soldier. Realistically, they've been on like 4 or 5 tours or something, and you know, little Timmy over there with no aim assist, they'll fucking blow their brains out. Blindfolded, 50 meters away. With like fucking noise canceling headphones on this shit. After you spun them around in a circle like 10 times. And you like tied the shoelaces together. And they got like a 50-pound weighted vest on. With like frostbite or something. And they got pneumonia or some shit. And they still blow that nigga the fuck away. Cause what I did, every lobby I went in, I conditioned my opponents. Every time. Which is why, like, I don't need to play this shit anymore. I conditioned them niggas to know what it's like to face an undefeatable opponent. And you don't have that. You weren't paying attention to my operation, were you? Nope. It's a real shame, G. You weren't paying attention, man. Yeah, G, all them solo quads games, especially the ones where I came in second place, I conditioned the fuck out of them lobbies, cuz. They're conditioned to fight unwinnable battles, to know what it's like to go up against an undefeatable opponent. And well, you know, ain't nobody else getting that no more, because I'm done with Call of Duty. So, hey, good luck out there. How long was I streaming Warzone? About 2-3 years, maybe, I think. Maybe 4, I don't know. Just enough time for you to, like, get a degree. Yeah, we know you can't train them better than I did. Any teammates I ever had, whether, you know, subliminally implanting that shit into them. Like, hey, ping them. There you go. That's it. And you're not going to do it. Whether they do it or not, they know that they should. Go prone, get the fuck down.
My name is Special.
That Universal mind control. You think I won't train in soldiers while I was out there? Yeah, every time I've ever thrown a thermite at somebody, like, oh, well, we know you're not going to survive. But against everybody else, not against me.
We will settle accounts with any terrorist responsible for terror attacks against.
You think while you were like trying to monetize that shit, I won't run in my own operation? Are you stupid?
Next question from you, Robbie, at AFP.
Nah, I had to find out who the real, like, unstoppable, invincible immortals really were. The intangible forces that you'll never be able to stop if they do something.
And we will be releasing, if there is some news, we're releasing that officially.
The invincible immortal legion.
Is from David Clement at the News Forum. The council is scheduled to vote today on a resolution.
And they're on their own now, released into the general population.
We're going to have some.
Tell you how to get your finances back on track after a summer of tapping, swiping, spending.
Peacekeeping.
Solo quads, no aim assist. No cheats required. Man, mouse keyboard. Maybe. Oh, that's not possible.
Die, bitch. One shot.
He's not standing up though. We'll have to work on that. Yeah, you know why you're not gonna see my shit here. Cause we know you're afraid. Think about it, cuz you're on mouse keyboard, you got all those buttons.
How to get aimbot in Fortnite?
And like I don't. I'm on controller, G. And I stand up, and it's usually with a weighted vest on. Any solo quads I've ever done, or anybody that I matched up with could easily kill Achilles, no question. 11-11. I wish that I survive and I back in my space and be immune to magical curses of voodoo and extra correction and champions, bewitchments, dive travel, and nasty stuff, and bullshit, mind control, dirt, thunder, verse, paper, ice across space and time. By my comments and asteroids and black holes and supernovas and solar flares, soul storms and stars and collide omniverses and collide dimensions and collide multiverses, collide and galaxies and everything else that I wish for every day at 11-11, and that's my wish for 11-11. A cup. I drink the tap water. I drink the tap water. It's all in the tap water cut. Why am I better than a super soldier? Because I drink the tap water. With all the drugs and chemicals and shit it's got in it. Are you joking? Shh. You seen that shit they put in Captain America? Like, yeah, nigga, that's in the top water. How you not know this shit? Hey, nigga, either you gonna die or you not. Either it's gonna kill you or you gonna live. It's just one or the other. That's how I've always thought about it. Like, whatever, cuz. What's that? I could like drink the tap water and just body the phoenix and shit. You're telling me if I drink the tap water, I can body the fucking dark phoenix? Okay, well, no questions here.
Must be Syrian owned and dead, but this.
And I still drink it.
Today, what
tap water.
Well, the first thing that you can do is really
most people, they don't drink that shit.
Where did that money go? You're seeing the credit card statement, right? Yeah. And you're like, where did it go? So really look
like, no, don't drink it.
Your credit card statements, your bank statements, and kind of gauge where that money went.
All them drugs and chemicals
then the next
shit.
thing you want to do once you sort of looked at where it went is start thinking to the future.
Joking. You only drink like bottled spring water, like I see what's happening.
Paramedics responded to it.
What do you mean you haven't been drinking your tap water? You better watch out when you're on the bridge, cause you know they knock the motherfuckers down. Well, it's about time for me to hold on. Where is ABC? It's ABC, Fox, and NBC, right? Those are the big ones, and CBS likes to fuck around. And they got Yahoo and like Bloomberg, and they do business.
Rate than if I go today.
I mean, maybe if you're really in the home for a mortgage.
They dropped the mortgage rate. I mean, the interest rate. After that little stock dip, because somebody sold all their shit and they don't want them to make big returns on it. That's a classic one right there. Yeah, I watched enough of this Bloomberg shit to like actually understand all the microscopic levels where I don't need a degree.
So I'm looking at the INGO function, the Bloomberg Index browser. I see the Bloomberg.
You just listen to the people that went to, college for it or whatever the fuck. And you'll like know as much as they do about the shit. Somebody taught it to them, and you just casually listening is enough to pick up. It's pretty simple, cuz. The slightest amount of educating yourself, and you'll just like pick it up on the job. If you're trying to make a profit.
The problem is the Fed doesn't control the longer end of the mortgage market. They don't.
Right, you can't have a military without funds for your military. You can't have a government without funds for the government. Don't no military operation run on like fucking rice and beans, nigga. They need money. See, like there's some sell-off happening. People are selling their shit. So my shares, they're going down, but I don't give a fuck. I still own this shit, cuz.
And it's getting cheaper for banks to hold their funding and buy mortgage-backed securities are more attractive. We're seeing banks begin to come back.
There's a flood happening, right? Is it better to have a boat that might sink or to have no boat at all? I'm gonna have a boat that could sink. Any boat can sink. But to have no boat at all, that's great.
That's not a sign of less demand from investors. That's more the banks are actively holding more of these securities.
Yeah, banks like mortgages for a couple of reasons, and they haven't liked them very much in the past 2 years. Yeah. They like mortgages because they have a good margin versus, their deposits, for instance, that they're paying out on.
You're like walking, I don't know, there's like broken glass all over the floor. Like, would you rather have shoes or no shoes? Some old raggedy shoes just torn the fuck up, or just bare feet? I'm taking some raggedy fucking shoes, cuz.
Residential loans and mortgage-backed securities, and it's also possible.
Just used needles and shit all over the floor and broken glass. Barefoot? You're going barefoot, cuz? Like, nah, give me them raggedy shoes, nigga.
Fannie and Freddie or Ginnie, that those are a safer bet right now than loans.
All right, Erica, thank you so much for joining us.
All right, like, would you take some brand new Converse or like some old rusty fucking boots? I'm taking them rusty ass boots, nigga.
We have the 30-year fixed mortgage dropping to 4%. That is the lowest since 2023.
Give me the boots, cause my shit with this stock market thing is like not to own a lot of anything, just own one, being just like just the slightest, just a little bit. Like, nope, I'm in it enough. I'm gonna take the dough that I got and roll it out and make my own goddamn pie. Right. It's like, hey, you want like a slice of pizza or you want a ball of dough? I'm gonna take a ball of dough and just make my own fucking pizza.
And I do want to speak about that in terms of external pressure.
I think that's a great way.
Qatar and Egypt have been mediators during
because they have a pie chart.
What influence could they have on reaching a deal?
Well, as much as
we're gonna try and flip that pizza, and I'm gonna flip this dough and make like 10 pizzas out of it. I'm gonna stretch the fuck out of this dough and make like a dozen pizzas.
Who was killed on a visit to Tehran about a month ago.
You've seen it with the symphonic cars. I set this shit. I fucking set it in face down defense mode, and then I use whatever the fuck and flip it, and then special summon for my pendulum zone, and then play another one face down, and then add the shit to my hand, blah blah blah, and keep going. You guys are fucking retarded. You're from the generation that thought they were going to duck under a desk and stop an atomic bomb. Like, look at the people you come from, cuz ain't no question.
Throughout the process.
We did want to ask about the hostage who was found alone underground on Tuesday after 326 days of captivity in Gaza.
All that privilege fucked your evolution up, cuz.
The rescue is part of
that's the difference right there.
And courageous activities conducted deep inside the Gaza.
Because you've never been under the impression that you had to work a lot harder than everybody else. You're like, they're just going to give the shit to you.
What are those lessons learned that they're referring to, and can we continue maybe to see these operations going further now that we have seen a successful rescue of a hostage?
Yeah, this isn't the first successful rescue, but it's the first.
You ain't been under pressure, Nick. Because you haven't been under the pressure, you won't never be no diamond.
Each arrest that they've made of Palestinian terrorists,
you ain't gonna make it to that level. You can't.
They understand the tunnel network a lot better. They understand how to.
I always thought it was weird how like some nigga can go somewhere and just like a whole fucking crowd swarms them like they're a celebrity. But you like, nah, they don't give a fuck.
Different lessons learned and a lot more intelligence.
Weird, right?
The IDF does know where a lot of the terrorists at this
go watch that Black Man Traveler shit where he's like in Pakistan and it's just like endless people around him. Like, yeah, I wonder why, huh?
They're moving in.
You're not even from our country, and they like swarming that nigga like like he's a prophet or some shit.
And I know you said that you don't think that this will happen anytime soon, but how difficult is
Crazy.
it? Because Netanyahu and
like some Oasis is gonna pop up everywhere he walks or some shit. But that ain't the case with you, huh? I wonder why. Taking pictures and shit. Black Man the Traveler, Pakistan. See?
Guys, you guys will.
Ain't that interesting? It's exactly what it looks like, G.
Guys.
Everybody want to take his picture and shit. Like, god dang.
Pakistan. Oh, Pakistan. Yeah, yeah. Pakistan. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Look at this guy's touching me, man.
See? Fuck y'all niggas talk about. You ain't been paying attention, huh? When you gotta work so much harder for so much less. We can look at the streaming shit, cuz. Who's like the biggest streamers? Who are the biggest streamers?
What's going on, peeps?
Yeah, I wonder why you don't want to show who's like really at the top, G. Ain't that strange? You know, you'll come to YouTube and like they'll have like 100,000 fucking 100,000 people watching them, no problem. Like randomly, seemingly. But like, you know, for somebody else, like nah, cause nobody gives a fuck, cuz. You had an easy life, ain't no question. Y'all ain't done this shit a nigga done. There ain't no like negative perception about you, right? Who they grabbing their bag for when you walk down the street? And then they'll be like, you know, as a, I don't know, when they're a black streamer, like at the top, they'll be like, yeah, they're doing whatever it takes to like suppress them. The platform will do whatever they can to suppress them, G. And you seen it, especially with certain people, where like being a raccoon, that shit don't pay the fuck off, nigga. Who's that guy? DeMarcus Cousin streamer. Yeah, see? Like that coon shit don't pay off, cuz. All that raccoon shit where you pretending to be another nigga, niggas don't respect that shit. Plateau and you go straight to irrelevance. Like, nah, you was too busy trying to be somebody else, right? And it just ain't work out for you. You ain't the first one to like try and pull some identity theft. The fact that you were like willing to run with that baton at all is like very suspicious. Like, you can't be your own man. Ain't that weird? God damn. Nah, nigga, it's a price to pay. That's why I'm like, you know, I'm part of the family, but that ain't my last name. You trying to ride a nigga slipstream and shit. Trying to shotgun in front of him. Like, nah, G. Because they're always going to be like, yeah, it's that guy. And you're going to be like, alright. Kofi Kingston. My bad. I think I said it wrong. Kofi Kingston, Jamaican accent. Where he's like, yeah, he don't do that shit no more. And you know, like, when was he at the top? When he dropped that shit. Once he dropped that shit, it was title after title after title after title. Back to back to back to back to back to back. Right? That Jamaican accent ain't get him that belt, did it? Think about that shit, cuz. That accent ain't take him to the top. Didn't do that. Had to drop that shit. Think about this shit, G. Like, yeah, it's nice to be the Intercontinental Champion, right? But, like, you know, wouldn't you rather be the World Heavyweight Champion? You'll be like the Intercontinental World, like, no, nigga, the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, like, well, it's not the world. Hey, God, like, look at what actually happened. Period. Look at the story. Be real with yourself. World. Be like, what took so long? Well, you know, when he started out, there was this roadblock where they tried to snag him in some type of trapper zone. I don't know, they'll be like blah blah blah, like, nigga, he black, what you talking about? Shh. We already know y'all niggas been against. Period. African specifically, actually, from Africa. Watching and observing, collecting the data. Go ask President Drone Strike, nigga. He African too. African American. Look at the math, nigga. We could go on and on.